Coley McCraney's attorney, David Harrison, said finding a jury not already aware of the Beasley Hollett murder case is going to be difficult and that a venue change may be necessary for McCraney to have a fair trial. Tonight, our Sarah Drake joins us live to explain how a change in venue happens. Sarah, good evening.
Good evening, Paige. I spoke with Ben Irwin from the Cherry and Irwin law firm, and he walked me through the process that an attorney has to go through in order to file a change in venue motion. Coley McCraney's capital murder charges could result in the death penalty. And with how capital offenses work in Alabama, changes in venue are requested when it's believed bias will be a problem. Ben Irwin tells me the case is currently with the district court. However, it will not stay there.
On April 3rd, there'll be a preliminary hearing at that point in time. During that preliminary hearing, evidence will be presented, and then the judge will determine if there's probable cause to move forward, and then he'll set an arraignment date.
Once the judge goes forward and the arraignment date is set, that's when David Harrison would file any type of motion that they would want, including a change in venue. However, he will have to show that there's enough evidence for this case to be moved.
He will likely show news articles. He will pull Facebook posts. He will pull anything, comments that are made about this case to show that there's passion and that the court should not be persuaded by the whimsical flows of the community. And although we're all passionate about that, certainly in a trial that involves the death penalty, you want as much fairness as you could possibly equate.
If a change in venue is granted, the question then becomes where would the case be heard? And the standard becomes the closest county where there won't be prejudice.
The trial judge within his discretion will decide how far away to move this trial, if at all, to where we go. But I would think it would at least be a county or two over. You know, some people may think that the state can move a case because of venue as well. Only on motion can the defendant ask for a change of venue in a criminal case such as this.
Irwin tells me that he thinks the defense counsel will have a strong argument to make on if a change in venue should occur. And Paige, McCraney's preliminary hearing is scheduled for April 3rd, so we should know sometime after that whether or not his case will be staying in Dale County or being moved to a different county. Reporting live in downtown Dothan, Sarah Drake, WDHN News 18. Paige.
Thank you, Sarah, and of course we'll keep you updated on that. Heading to Florida now.